Okay, a little video to show you how to install and use an IPC62360 USB cable, one of these babies, uh, to connect to a IPC620 PLC. First thing you need to do on your Windows PC is go to Device Manager. I'm on an XP machine here, and I've simply typed Device Manager into the bottom box here to bring up the list of things that are available. Plenty of other ways to get to Device Manager, but this, if you don't know how to do it, this is probably the most straightforward. Select Device Manager off the list. Comes up with a whole list of things connected to your computer, the hardware of your computer, of which one part will be ports down here. Now this particular laptop has already got one serial port on it built into the laptop, and as you can see it's called Communications Port COM1. Now when we plug in the USB connector, we need to configure it to be a second COM port, and we can either defeat this COM port or we can just install a second. Be aware that WinLoader only supports COM1 and COM2. So if you already have both COM1 and COM2, you'll have to delete one of those devices before installing the USB. Before starting, it's best if the PC is connected to the internet so that the drivers can download automatically. Here's my USB lead. When I plug it into the computer for the first time, you'll see a quick flash of the lights on there, and the PC will show you that it's trying to install the device drivers. Back here on Device Manager, may take a while, but here we can see it's already seen a serial port, but it hasn't fully configured it yet. So we're still working on it down here. So we've gone out to the internet, presumably looking for the driver, and once it's found it, it will come back and install the COM port. Okay, it still says that it's installing the device driver, but over here I notice that we've now got a new COM port installed in Device Manager, and it's configured it as COM6, which presumably was the next one available that hadn't been used ever before. Now we need to change that from COM6 to COM2. So we simply click on it, right click, Properties. When you get to Properties, you need to go to Port Setting, Advanced, and here's the COM settings. Drop that down and change it to, in this case, COM2. Don't worry if it says it's already in use, because you may have had a device that was COM2 before and you've got it unplugged at the moment. OK to that. OK to that. Now back at Device Manager, we've now got a COM2. OK, so next we open up WinLoader. I've got a little shortcut on the desktop for it here. And there's my WinLoader. I hit enter to accept the first screen. And here we can see at F6 is software configuration. So if I go to F6, and then in the files and paths F1, I think it is. Nope, sorry. In system type and file loads F3, we have the COM port setting. So I can toggle it up here, and it goes from COM1, COM2, COM1, COM2. So we just set in Windows Device Manager the USB to be on COM2, so that's where I'll leave it at, COM2. Hit the escape key and save the configuration with F8. Save it to Loader, or any other name you want, but Loader is the default name. Overwrite it, yes, why not? Okay, the configuration is saved. If we now escape, it asks us where we want to go, and we can go M for the main menu, which takes us back to the top menu of the IPC620 programming system. To go online to the PLC, we'll be hitting this one here, F1 620 load and monitor. But I haven't connected the PLC just yet because I want to show you what happens to the USB port when we do press F1. So if we go over here and look at the USB port, I'm going to press F1 now. And on the screen, you'll see it says 620 not responding. And nothing happened with the USB port either, no flick of a light.